The British monarchy is in absolute freefall. The establishment has officially pulled the trigger, and Prince Harry has just delivered the most humiliating interview in royal history. But the darkest twist? Insiders reveal his marriage is a hollow sham, and he no longer cares about Meghan Markle. From secret press leaks to crude podcast jokes, the palace is in active meltdown. Is this the absolute end of the Duke of Sussex? Welcome to the channel. If you want to know the shocking truth behind whether Harry actually cares about Meghan, or if it's all an act, hit that subscribe button right now and follow along so you never miss an update. The British monarchy is facing an absolute, unprecedented catastrophe, and the establishment has officially pulled the trigger. In a move that has sent shockwaves through the halls of Buckingham Palace, the Times of London, the ultimate ironclad voice of the British establishment, has issued a blistering, historic declaration. Prince Harry must be stripped of his Counselor of State title immediately. This isn't just standard tabloid gossip anymore. This is a full-blown constitutional crisis. Critics are screaming that it is an absolute mockery of the British state for a man who openly maligns the judiciary to hold the keys to the kingdom. Imagine a scenario where King Charles is incapacitated, and a man who has waged an all-out war against his own homeland is suddenly signing off on the laws of the land. The establishment is saying enough is enough. But behind the glitz of Hollywood, the darkest, most tragic revelation has finally come to light. The fairy tale romance is completely dead, and Harry simply does not care about Meghan anymore. Observers are pointing out a chilling reality. Meghan has been reduced to a mere footnote in his chaotic life, a small part of his world that he has emotionally abandoned. Insiders argue he never truly loved her for who she is. Instead, he treated her as a tragic surrogate mother, a desperate attempt to replace the void left when Princess Diana died. Now, that illusion has shattered. He is checked out of the relationship, leaving a path of emotional destruction behind him as he spirals into a self-absorbed abyss. It is no wonder Meghan is reportedly utterly turned off by him, because what happened on a recent podcast proves he has become an absolute pathetic specimen. In what is being hailed as the most repulsive, dignity-shattering interview ever given by a royal, the son of the king went on air with a rugby star to trade crass, graphic locker room jokes. We are talking about degrading, deeply inappropriate conversations about personal grooming and bizarre bodily functions that would make late Queen Elizabeth II roll in her grave. Gone is the proud, dignified elegance of royal history. In its place stands a total man-child, completely destroying the mystique of the monarchy for cheap internet laughs. The absolute peak of this disaster, however, is the breathtaking hypocrisy that has finally been unmasked in a court of law. For years, Harry and Meghan played the ultimate victims, dramatically claiming that the royal family was sleeping with the devil by leaking stories to the press. But guess what? The curtain has been pulled back. Court revelations have exposed that Team Sussex was doing the exact same thing, exchanging flirtatious messages with editors and strategically leaking positive stories to manipulate public perception. Harry has traded his birthright, his family, and his dignity to become a self-obsessed influencer with a brain the size of a peanut, driving audiences away from biased mainstream outlets and straight into the arms of the independent media revolution. With his credibility completely shattered, the question now is how much lower the Duke of Sussex can actually sink. He has managed to alienate his brother, deeply wound his father the king, and reduce himself to an internet laughingstock, all in a desperate bid for attention and money. The tragic irony is that in trying to escape what he called the toxic royal cage, he has built himself a far worse prison, one of absolute public mockery, failed multi-million-dollar business deals, and a crumbling, loveless marriage. He wanted to be a Hollywood titan, but instead, he has become a cautionary tale of what happens when you trade duty and honor for temporary celebrity clout. But if there is one winner in this absolute royal disaster, it is the unstoppable rise of the independent media revolution. Audiences are flocking away from the mainstream networks, completely fed up with the curated narratives, the heavy censorship, and the blatant elite protection. People are demanding raw, unfiltered truth, and that is exactly why alternative channels are exploding in popularity globally. As the old institutions decay, and figures like Harry compromise their dignity for views, it is the independent voices who are holding power accountable and changing the media landscape forever. Make sure to hit that notification bell and stay locked in, because this global shift is just getting started.